Hello again, and welcome to the Wayne Scherer Show and Being Your Destiny. I'm international speaker, author, and entrepreneur Wayne Scherer, and I want you to know that I'm having an absolutely great day because I get to share with you everything I know. Well, I won't do it all at once, but I have an absolutely great day because I get to work from home. I get to walk out of my bedroom over to my desk. I don't have to chase rush hours. I don't have to do any of that. And that's what this is all about, getting you to that same position. If you're seriously looking to be an entrepreneur, then that's what you need to be doing. And that needs to be one of your end games or indicators of success, that you have actually made it to complete independence from your job. So on this show, we're going to look at something a little bit more, I suppose, maybe technical. Who knows? It's not really that technical. But it's something that you've heard about on and on again, and people keep telling you to do it. And some people suggest that it's like the only way you're going to get rich and things like that. And, you know, you've heard all those stories. They're all kind of twisting you around and building you up emotionally and so forth. And yeah, that's cool because it should be, because I'm having a perfect day. I work from home. And one of the ways I did it was by doing this that we're going to talk about. That would be blogging. Okay? Blogging. Why is that important? Well, blogging is an essential part of the modern online marketing. And particularly as a brand new small person with few other assets to market with, blogging is going to be key one way or the other. But it is not going to make you rich tomorrow night. You're not going to instantly make sales by blogging, and that's just the way it is. So let's take a look at blogging. Now, when I started, I didn't actually start with blogging. I started trying to do pay-per-click ads I was actually doing real estate things. I was buying and selling notes, brokering them, and I was running pay-per-click ads to a website. And I did actually make some sales that way, but it wasn't anywhere near as effective as it could have been. And I had very little giving me credibility. I didn't know all the things available to me. And this was in 2006, I guess it was. I didn't understand how the marketing things all connected and how it all worked, so I thought I could just run some PPC ads and I'll be successful. Now, I had other things impact my ability to be successful with the buying and selling notes, but I actually was achieving some purchases and sales, but not like I wanted it to be, and I couldn't seem to make it grow. And that started me investigating other things, other avenues of marketing, other ways of generating leads and traffic. And I actually, sometime in those days is when I first looked at some MLM things and network marketing things as well. And none of those companies understood how to leverage the net. So I wasn't successful with those because I wanted to be able to use the internet. So on and on I went, and one of my first mentors got me into blogging. And I started blogging. And I created a blog, which that very site now happens to be one of my main online coaching product sites. But at a time, it started generating for me about 10,000 visitors a month, okay? So that was pretty good. And that didn't take too long. That was by 2007, the end of that year, that blog was generating 10,000 visitors a month just by me blogging, okay? Now, I'd done a lot of other things along the way doing it, but it was making sales, lots of visitors, but I was lacking a few things even though I was getting a lot of traffic, I was lacking a few other things with creating that blog. So the bottom line is the world of blogging is key for generating traffic. It's a key element of traffic. It is a traffic tool. It is a marketing tool. It is a sales tool. It's a lead generating tool. And it must be part of your business. And if you think, I don't know what to write, I can't write, well, I'm sorry, you're probably going to have a hard time if you don't have a bunch of money to spend on things like solo ads, Facebook ads, and things like that. You're going to need some content to back you up. The content becomes all part of the big game. So let's talk about blogging. Blogging is something you need to do every day as part of getting started in your plan. I'm creating a tool called the Easy. What's it called? The Easy Lead Network, and the Easy Lead Network. This will be part of it, and if you're listening to it now in there, then it is part of it. And if you're not, you're probably typing it in, Easy Lead Network, and you might actually find a site that's not there, or depending on when you're hearing this, you'll find a site that is there. But nonetheless, you're going to see that blogging is going to be part of that tool. And it's key that you understand what you can really do with blogging and how it really works. So that's what we're going to cover real quick here. Because this won't take long, but you need to understand what makes it work, what makes it become part of your marketing, what makes it so important so that you achieve your destiny, you achieve your dreams, that you get out of that job, and that you put this into your your tools and make it build. Now, that's also key as to why I also market. I do both the 7-minute workout. But I encourage using the, and I also market the pure leverage tools. And one of the key reasons that tool bag is so key for $25 a month is the blog. Okay, the blogging tool is there. Most people will not understand how to use it, even though it's so simple. But that's what we're going to do. In just a few more minutes, you're going to know how to get started and start putting it all together and making it work for you. Maybe you're saying, in just a few minutes, how am I going to do that? Well, listen in, pay attention, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not making this crap up. Yeah, I've done this for years. It works. I have, my own site, WayneShare.com. Gets just doing the things I'm telling you today, and I'm going to show you a strategy that actually increases that. But with little other than what I tell you right now today, it generates 9 to 10,000 visits per month. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. Blogging as a tool. Remember this. It's essential to your success because it contributes to your brand, your market, your credibility, your identification as an expert and an authority. Authority blogging, that's what it is. Blogging is a form of content marketing, okay? It is content marketing about whatever you want it to be, literally. Don't ask, what do I write about? I know you're going to get to that, but we'll get to that, okay? Content marketing is what it is. Is it free? Well, it's pretty close to free. If you use the pure leverage tools, you get the blog and the autoresponder and the web conferencing room and the lead generation and the video emailing and I said the authority blog already, but you get all of that for the one price of $25 a month. So that blog is hosted for you. And so is it free? Well, practically. What else does it cost you? Time. You have to spend time on it. You should get to the point, hopefully, maybe where you get other people writing for you, so you have to pay them to write for you, right? So blogging is not free, but the results in the margin from the results can be very, very high if you're doing right. It's content marketing, and it's not just writing, okay? Content you can put on your blog can be text, can be in the form of text. It can be in the form of images, what do they call them? those info images. There's a word for them. I forgot. Videos. It can be video. We like to call them talking head videos. Videos of you, blah blah blahing. It can be audios like I'm doing right now. It can be a screen capture of some how-to or something, whatever. There's lots of ways to create audios. It can just be a download of some other content. It's content marketing of any kind of content that you need a place to put it up. You can put it up on your blog. Now, what's really cool about blogging is when you create the content, that content doesn't just like work that day. It works forever. Have you ever done in your job, or maybe you were in some network marketing MLM, and you do these things where you get people together and you do a presentation, right? You only get to talk to them once. They don't come back and see your presentation again. If your presentation was for sales, if they don't buy right then, your chances of ever engaging them again is very small. And it's content, but it doesn't stick, okay? Your blog, it sticks. It's there forever. You can bring people back to it. If you put together your strategy correctly, people are constantly coming back to it. Basically what it comes down to is when you're going online in your marketing and affiliate marketing and network marketing and marketing your small business and direct marketing and marketing your bigger business, is it better to have people find you, or would you rather spend days and days and hours finding them? On the web, if you post a content once and you set up a strategy behind it, you only have to do it once, and they keep coming and finding you pretty much on autopilot versus having to constantly go out and constantly engage them. It also has the advantage that it can be geared any way you want it. The audience can be as big as you want it. It can be local, it can be national, and it can be international, okay? So that is really cool. And now the products I market, they're international products. So I can make one piece of content, and it now gets put out in front of an international audience forever. Make it once, it's there forever. People constantly come back to it. So of course blogging takes effort. You have to create the content, right? But what it does for you is amazing, because all the types of content I just talked about, you can make them in 15-20 minutes to an hour max, okay? 15-20 minutes to an hour max. Once you've got your strategy in gear, you don't even have to do it every day. You can do it on a schedule. Now, making it work, making any of these types of content works, you can mix up the content if you want, or you can just become very good at one particular kind. But blogging daily for the first 90 to 120 days, or as close to daily as possible. I say daily because that would be your goal, knowing that you're probably not going to achieve daily endlessly, that you'll end up having to make breaks here and there. But blogging daily for the first 90 to 120 days will start generating content. And if you're using a blogging system like the Pure Leverage system, it has a real advantage that there's many people on that domain creating blogs. There's so much content on that domain being created that it's attracting all the search engine spiders to it constantly. Your material is found fast, and if it's decent quality material and not just some junk that you copied from somewhere else or some spun content that sounds like garbage when you read it, it's good. And if you don't know what spun content is, you probably will at some time and don't do it. But it's that content will be found and picked up by the search engines and get indexed, listed in their index much quicker, and then its potential for ranking, as long as it's unique and interesting, becomes very high. Now there's many other things to do in an SEO strategy to ensure that your things come high, but that's not where we're at right now. We're just talking about the act of writing. The act of you making daily increases in the amount of content on your section of that blog attracts extra attention to you. I can assure you that even though many people are going to listen to training like this, that most of them will not do it. So you may be thinking, well, if everybody's doing this, then how am I going to stand out? That's easy. Everybody won't do it, I guarantee you. And so you will stand out. That's why my blogs stand out. Am I the greatest blogger that ever lived? Or even close? No! But I was able to, just by creating content and a little bit of other SEO basics, take a blog from 0 to 10,000 visitors per month in less than a year. And you can do that too, easily. So what content? Well, let's talk about that content. We talked about ways of making content: text, video, screen capture, audio, downloads, so forth. But what do you write about? That's always, I don't know what to write about. You always want somebody else to tell you what to write about. Well, you don't need somebody else to tell you what to write about. There's all kinds of stuff to write about, and there's strategies to go about doing that. But the bottom line is who's your audience, right? You need to create content, number one, that first connects with your audience, understanding who your viewers are going to be so you can connect with them. And then the goal is to connect with the viewers, and then to create the content, connect with the viewers, convert them to leads and customers, okay? Create the content, connect with the viewers, convert them to leads and customers, all right? So the content you shared gets shared through your marketing. So there's going to be other marketing going on, and also just the mere act of blogging is going to bring some visitors, though not the amount of visitors that are going to be building your business to the volume you want just by simply writing or putting up content. But it will get visitors. You will get leads just from the act of doing it to some degree. Okay? And like I said, there will be other strategies we'll talk about later, but this is the basics to get you going. Your content creates a connection with your audience, so know who your audience is. You want them to come to you. You want them to opt in to something so that you can stay connected, right? So that's the other advantage of the Pure Leverage, is it gives you the autoresponder system to enable you to create the opt-in system so you can keep bringing them back and stay connected. So now you're starting to see the marketing piece, right? You got them in, you got them to opt in. So now you can keep bringing them back to the new content. You can keep reminding them that it's there, right? So you're going to create a strategy for creating the content, and that's going to revolve around different things. Now, we're not going to talk specifically about creating content, but here's some of the things that you can create content around. You can create content around the product. Like, for instance, I market 7-Minute Workout in Pure Leverage, and because they pay 100% commissions up front, and they pay 50% commissions and matching commissions on the back. They're very high-paying, high-revenue affiliate marketing products. So I create content around those products. I actually haven't done any book reviews, but book reviews are excellent. Advising your audience of other things they can read related to what they're doing works great. I've actually done that in videos, and not in written content. How-to, well, I'm doing a how-to right now. You look on my blogs, WayneShare.com or pureleverage.com/HMI Group LLC, you'll see that it's loaded with how-to content. Sometimes you talk about your lifestyle, telling stories about yourself, about where you've been, what you're doing, how you got to where you were, what it was that you are. You notice how I always talk about how I'm living the perfect life, and I want you to be too. Everything for me is perfect. It's moving ahead. I work from my home. I got there by doing the things I'm talking to you about. Now I just did a little piece of lifestyle content. Personal development. Well, I love personal development. Everybody has something you can add to personal development from your own perspective. Interviews. Get interviews if you're so inclined. And have guests provide you content as well. Get guest bloggers. Okay? There's all kinds of ways for creating content. And that's just scraping the surface. So the bottom line, the basics of the strategy is, once you decide on the contents types you're going to go after, is Your strategy is going to be to create the content, whatever it might be, share that content through your marketing or through word of mouth or through offline ways, online ways, as many ways as you can ultimately develop. Initially, it'll be online ways. Usually the easiest way for people to start is nowadays through social sites. But there may be other ways if you're not into that just yet. Then your marketing itself is going to send people back in. You're going to have sign-up forms on your blog. You must have sign-up forms to capture leads. And every piece of content you have is going to have a call to action of some kind. Whether it's to sign up for something, whether it's to click a link to go see something else, whether it's to buy something, whether it's to click a link and check out a product, or maybe it's to write a comment, or maybe the action is to visit your Facebook page, or maybe the action is to read the next follow-on post that goes with this one. Okay, it's going to vary, but it could be a number of things. Now the key to this is remembering that it takes time. After you've done this for 3 days, you're not going to have like some amazing results. You actually could. I've had many times where a post the same day starts getting people clicking on it, but that's not standard. Okay, that's unusual. And I can do it now. I can, if I want, do it now by writing something and sending out an email and getting people just to go back and read what I just wrote, okay? And that's the whole point of having the marketing in place. So use that Pure Leverage blog to take advantage of the traffic that is already there to start pulling it in to your own writing, and you can leverage that. And then in the future, I already have a training set up for you that shows you how to set your Pure Leverage blog up in an SEO way. That's on my, it's going to be in this members area, and it's also on my YouTube channel. YouTube channel is Web Traffic Pro, and it's also on my WayneSharer.com blog. It's in lots of places, so you can actually do that right now, though that's not necessarily the point here. But don't overthink this, okay? The key is to take action on what I just told you. Remember, in previous episodes, I talked about those who don't take action. I've done it several times, and those are the people I don't want to talk to. The people that absolutely refuse to take action. They're a waste of my time. They're a waste of your time. You don't even want them on your team, okay? You need to take action. You're the one who's going to succeed. You're the one who wants to have the perfect day every day. Enjoy every day like I do. Be the one who always is on top and never screaming, I can't do it from behind. You're the leader, so take action. Lead. Develop your style. Develop your style just by practicing, by taking action. It won't be perfect to begin with. It won't even be close. Matter of fact, when you come back and read your first post after a couple of months, you're going to think that was really stupid. And so what? Just leave it there. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just leave it. I always leave my old stuff up. So don't take it down. Just leave it. Okay? You'll find your comfort zone and you'll find your style. And then once you know how what style you're comfortable in, you'll be able to expand that comfort zone and go beyond it. Use your own picture everywhere, okay? Quit using, if you're one of those people that puts up your name with a picture of your dog or your picture of God only knows what, knock that off. You need to market yourself with this, okay? Put your picture on it. Include the lead capture. Include your signature on everything. And always, always have a call to action. All right? That's it. Let's start taking the action with the blogging. The blogging is a big step in being your destiny, getting to where you want to be, and having the perfect day every day. You're on your way if you're taking action. So become the action taker. Become the true liver of the life that you deserve. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. You're absolutely great, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The Wayne Sharer Show and Being Your Destiny.